Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dave here from Manchester Rum Festival, and welcome to another episode of the Rum Ramble. Now, I got an email earlier this week from the Spirit Manchester Distillery, who you may also know as the gents and ladies who create Manchester Gin, as well as One-Eyed Rebel Rum. If a lot of you may remember, on the Rum on the Couch series I used to host and visit evolved from, I did a good hour with Seb and Jenny Fame, one of the co-owners of the Spirit of Manchester Distillery. I'll put a link into that for a bit of a reminder if you wish. But ultimately, this piqued my interest. I'm going to read this email to you. So the title is Manchester Rum First Edition is here. Well, that intrigues, isn't it? After 5 years in the making, we are proud to introduce the first release in our Manchester Rum Finite Cask series. Back in 2020, we set ourselves a new challenge to create an aged spirit that reflected everything we'd learned through years of distilling. We started with a carefully selected Guatemalan rum, distilled it in Manchester, which I think is actually redistilled in Manchester, and then patiently matured it for 5 years. After years of tracking each barrel and its progress, we've selected 3 for this inaugural release: STR, Bourbon and Rum Casks. The result is our first edition, a rich spirit with layers of warmth and complexity, shaped by time and a genuine love of the craft. Guess what I've got? This arrived with me yesterday. I did actually buy this as well because I was intrigued, but also I can't be a man about rum in Manchester and not own one of the very first bottlings of this. So it very kindly arrived yesterday, and I'm going to crack it open right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I just was intrigued to give it a smell, and I've got my glass. Now, interestingly enough, and that's why I kind of said the words redistilled, because the back of this label pretty much says exactly what I've just said there. Created for Guatemalan rum, redistilled beneath the historic arches of Manchester. It does say this spice rum is aged for 5 years. Thoughtful cask finishing, careful blending, and it's signed by the 2 co-owners, Jen and Seb. 42% ABV as well, this. So, let's give it a go. And you know what? The very first thing I actually get is it's bright. I get orange, like candied orange peel. There's definitely a warmth, and as I said, layers of warmth, haven't they? And there's something else there, and I can't quite work it out. It's a very candid aroma with sort of spritz elements of oil, sort of zest style. Well, that's interesting. It develops. Oh, hello. Oh, it powers right in the middle of your palate there, right at the back of your throat, without taking you off guard either. There's definitely some Guatemalan style in there for sure. There's definitely a bit of flavour in terms of spice. Couldn't tell you what exactly it is though. In a way, maybe that's a good thing. Quite light, a little bit thin. Maybe it hasn't got a body that I was expecting, but to be fair, not the end of the world. It's Guatemala. I wouldn't expect too much width, if you know what I mean. Lingers though, it's long. It's a long profile. Yeah, that's not too bad. Definitely a lot of warming. Warming? Can't speak words now. Definitely a lot of warming in there. I wouldn't say it was too complex. There's definitely a lot going on, but there's individual characteristic. I wouldn't say there's loads elements, but it's definitely a long crack in the profile there. And you can tell it's got a bit of a lift. That 42%, it's not too high, but you know you've got a rum in your mouth, and that's a good thing. It's an interesting project, and I'm intrigued because apparently this is one of the very first of a series. What's going to happen in this series, I don't know, of course. I've not spoke to Jen and Seb individually and to learn more about this. I wanted to do this a bit more raw, a bit more live. So we're going off what I've been told in the email, obviously what's on the back of this bottle. But it does say first edition, aged for 5 years, so some transparency there as well, 42% on the back. Like I say, redistilled. Would I count this as a spice rum? I'm not going to lie, I probably wouldn't, to be fair. It isn't sweet. I'm not saying spiced rum should be either, but there isn't sort of that sweetness you would gain from characteristics, from different spices, herbs, fruits, and nuts you may have infused within. So, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. I will tell you though, it is going off a website, £42. That's what I paid for this. Pardon me, it's going right to me now. £42. Is that worth it? I mean, to be fair, is something brand new Manchester's rum team? Yes, I think it would be. It's great to have. It's a beautiful looking bottle. It's actually, I was going to say a bee look. It's got that kind of hive look, but it's a beautiful sort of. Oh, what is the word to you? I want it embossed. It's not really embossed. It's is it embossed? I don't know. I can't think of words right now. But it's not a smooth bottle. That's what I'm trying to get across. My words escape me now. I think it's definitely worth part of your collection for sure, especially if you're local here in Manchester. It's a shame that my Rum Fest isn't this weekend. I think that would have been a fantastic launch to have. But maybe next year, come 2027, it may be a part of it. Who knows? Crack a bottle open if you got one. I think I saw on their website that an old-fashioned would make sense as a perfect serve. You know what? Yeah, I can see that. I might give that a go a little bit later. I'm off to a barbecue, so I think I might bring this bottle back with me. Get a couple of cubes of ice, get a nice glass, and just put I think aromatic bitters. I don't think orange bitters or any other style would be, but I did just pick up some Demerara bitters, so I'm intrigued. Maybe I should give that a go as well. Maybe a nice little orange peel. So yeah, I think I'm going to bring that with me tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, whoever you are reading this from, whoever you're watching this, please make sure you've subscribed. It'd be amazing to see you guys another time in the next episode of the Rum Ramble.